What's up, YouTube family? We are back again with another one. So I have a TikTok video here that I would like to react to. The title of this video is Unpopular Opinion. Some women gotta take accountability for being single mom. And this is coming from a woman. So without wasting your time, let's dive right in the video. Let's go.
A lot of women need to start taking accountability for the reason why they a single mama.
Okay.
A lot of y'all be knowing that these niggas don't be shit. Like, the signs be there in the relationship and before the relationship. Y'all just be real gullible and naive and be falling for this shit. And when I'm saying y'all, I'm talking to myself too. Baby, I knew my baby daddy was not going to be shit when he was not showing up for me.
Yo. Oh yeah, this is proof that God has been answering a lot of prayers lately. Please, God, keep answering prayers because we need it. You know, not only do we see more women talk about accountability, but they actually take accountability. And this is a good sign. And hopefully, one day, they will also learn to submit to a man's leadership. Look, I'm not asking for too much. We are content with this stage one, you know. First of all, we're content with you taking accountability, and hopefully the next step is going to be to submit to a man's leadership. All right, but we are content though. We are happy with this. All right, let's continue.
Like, the nigga couldn't even do the simple things that I asked him to do.
Okay.
So why the hell would I think that he was going to be an amazing father? Not only that, the nigga was in and out of jail. Y'all go for the men that all the women want. First of all, y'all be seeing how these niggas treat women and y'all still chase up after them. Like, we gotta get to the point where we gotta stop blaming men when men be showing us who they truly are. Men really do not hide their feelings and how they feel about you. Like, men will really treat their kids how they treat their baby mama. If they not messing with their baby mama, what makes you think they...
You know, the funny thing about you guys is you already know the package that you are getting because obviously you had the opportunity to open it up and see what's inside of it, you know? But nah. You're still attracted to height, skin tone, and dick sizes. All right. Right? So you like a 6-foot chocolate man, right? The type of man who has no history of holding on to a job for 6 months ever. Meanwhile, you have David on the other side. Very serious, goal-oriented. The type of man that does not like to gamble with luck. That clearly is pursuing you, you know. That clearly is cherishing, loving, caring. And would like to take care of a family. But nah. David is not chaotic enough. You know. He doesn't have the trait in a man that can turn a woman into a provider and a protector. So you don't give him no time, no attention. You turn your attention onto Johnny, you know. Because obviously David is too busy, you know, being goal-oriented, having goals, a passion and stuff like that, you know. He can't give you dick that often, you know. But Johnny, a bum, all day home slinging dicks, bro. I'm talking about swinging that motherfucker, bro. I mean, look, if you have 24 hours to do nothing, you might as well know how to do something. Yeah, man, when it comes to swinging dicks, forget about orgasm. You've been to heaven already. And you look at them and be like, damn, Johnny is really consistent. He is giving dicks all day on demand, not on demand anytime. I'm talking about crazy, right? So you decide to settle with Johnny. But there's one thing you forget about Johnny. Although Johnny has all the time in the world and can give you dick on demand, he has a superpower that you are not aware of. Yes. He's the kind of man that has this type of superpower. Anytime he hears the word baby, he disappears. Or whenever he hears the word pregnant, he vanishes. I don't know what happened. I think usually, you know, he adds onto the population of men that we commonly call deadbeat dads, but you can clarify that in the comments for me because I'm not sure, and God forbid you dare put those two words in a sentence like, you know what, I am pregnant and I am expecting a baby. Oh my God. That's even worse than Hillary's lost emails, man, bro. Forget about that motherfucker. It's no chance. He just vanishes. Disappears. Woo, man. This is crazy work, man. But that's what you like, Then here you are with a package. Turn you into a provider and a protector. I mean, that's what you wanted after all. That's what you wanted, I'm not knocking you down for that. Alright, let's continue.
Don't mess with the child. All the child gonna do is piss them off because the child just gonna remind them of you. If that man can't even show up for you in a relationship emotionally, mentally, and physically, why do you think he's gonna do the same thing with a child? So before y'all lay down and y'all have children with these men, get to know who they truly are. See what kind of person they are. And the number one thing is how they treat you is how they gonna treat their kids. If that man is treating you like shit, just know he gonna treat his child like shit.
Well, at least if it's still there, if it's present there, but it's not treating you good. I mean, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but at least if it gets out of control, you can call the police. You can make them pay somehow. I told you they vanish. They have some superpower. Even I am a man and I don't understand how they get that kind of superpower, right? But you basically are attracted to men like that, right? Men that are just bums, have time all day to do nothing, but swinging dicks left and right? Then you end up with 4 kids. And this is the amazing thing, right? You don't even learn your lesson after the first one, the second one, the third one. You wait until after the 4th one to suddenly have high standards. But you know what's really amazing? Then you run back into David, goal oriented, and he is balling and he's like on this level of life. And you meet him and you're like, yeah, David, it's me. You remember? And David's like, yeah. He looks at you and he does this. You see 4 children. He's like, man, I don't think you is the same. And you get mad at David for noticing a difference in you and refusing to put up with it. And you're like, what happened, David? What is different about me? You know what's different about you? Before, when David first, was trying to be with you, make you his partner and stuff like that, you were feminine, very nurturing, You had really good feminine qualities, but then somebody turned you into a provider and a protector. David want to play that role. David really want to play that role of providing and protecting. But then you were already playing that role, so he doesn't want to put up with it, just so that the roles don't clash. You know what I mean? And then you get angry. And this is the fascinating thing that I'm still struggling to understand. So instead of putting that anger on that motherfucker who left you with 4 kids, after all, left you now with high standards all of a sudden, right? Instead of putting that anger on that motherfucker, right? That motherfucker who used to disrespect you, beat you, and obviously left you with 4 children, force you into being a provider and a protector on top of the roles that you already play as a woman. Instead of putting that anger on that man, you meet an innocent man like David, and then you're pissed and you want to blame the rest of society, right? Make it make sense, man. Look, if you did not learn anything in this video at all, let me be a little bit more direct. You, woman, will be dealing with a man and you know exactly what he brings to the table. And it's not a bad thing to ask a man or a woman, what do you bring to a table? What do you bring to the table? If you get in your feelings because somebody asks you what do you bring to the table, whether that's asked to a man or a woman, you really have nothing to bring to the table, right? Please be careful, women, right? The reason why you're a single mom is sometimes because of your preference. Some of your preferences just don't make sense, right? I know. Peace out.